Hello folks, name is Ethan Abell. I'm a CrossFit Level 1 trainer here at CrossFit 72 in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. I'm a Holland College alumni. I took sports and leisure management studies from Holland College. Graduated just last year, and I'm here working as a CrossFit coach at 72. If CrossFit is something that's been on your mind for a little bit, you've been a little nervous or hesitant trying, no need to worry. In this video today, we'll be demonstrating a couple movements which helps increase strength, which helps introduce you to cardiovascular activity, and gets you on your way to starting some progressions towards your gymnastics. This is a great way for anybody who is interested in starting fitness, that they don't need to worry too much about if they want strength, cardiovascular, gymnastics. This is just a nice, great way to introduce all of those three areas of fitness together to what we call CrossFit.
All right, so the first movement we're going through here is the air squats. When performing this movement for the first time, keep the hands out in front to keep a nice neutral torso position. With comfortability, hands can be brought to the side or in the middle, keeping the weight back into the heels. The next movement we have is the push-up. So for push-ups, keeping the elbows in as close as you can towards the ribs, keeping the core nice and engaged, and keeping that nice plank level position. From here, making sure our chest touches the ground. If it's too hard to perform, you can go from the knees. And if that's also still a little too difficult to perform, you can perform what's called negatives, which is a slow descent to the ground, making sure our chest touches each time and then resetting. And the next movement we have here is the sit-ups. So for the sit-ups, making sure we keep the knees out to the side. We want to limit the amount of hip abductors being used and focus just onto the core position. And next we have is the ring rows to start for our pull-up progressions, keeping the elbows in nice and close. The higher your stance, the easier this will be to perform. The lower you stand, the more difficult it will be, therefore helping with overall strength development for your pull-up. The next movement we have are the pull-up negatives. So starting at the top position, again keeping the elbows in, and making sure we're having a nice slow descent on this movement to develop that strength into our lats for the overall pull-up movement in the near future. And last but not least, we have the pull-up, so keeping the elbows in, making sure we're thinking of pulling the elbows down till our chin reaches over the bar, keeping a nice strong grip with our thumb included. And for our last movement today, we have the row. So making sure we're using our lower body for this movement. Once we are finished using our lower body and that reaches full extension, bringing the torso back slightly, then finishing off with the arms, bringing everything back in all together for your next rep.
Well, all right, there you have it, folks. These are just a couple basic movements to help introduce you to the sport and the lifestyle of CrossFit here. With time and with comfortability, as you gain a little more experience, you can start adding on weight and eventually jumping up to new progressions to help take you along your journey to CrossFit. Thanks for joining.